Welcome back to the Weather Station, my middle-aged man. I'm Weather Patrol, and today we are going to be reacting to a video called The Don'ts of Visiting Finland. Now, I'm doing this kind of reaction because, I'm Finnish. And I thought it would be, fun to let you guys know from outside of Finland what it's like to live in Finland, if you're interested and stuff. And Finnish people ja suomalaisetkin, morjesta. If you're new, remember to subscribe, comment down below if you want me to react to something else, give me feedback, and join the Discord in the description as well. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the reaction. Okay, right off the bat, before the video even begins, this guy looks Finnish really much. He might be even faking this video, I don't know, let's see.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're here in Turku, Finland, in front of the Turku Castle, the Turuninen. And today what we have for you are the don'ts of visiting Finland, because there's some things you should not do when you come here.
First of all, why the fuck would you go to Turku? That's the worst country in Finland. In Finland we call Turku the asshole of Finland, like Finland's asshole. Turku on Suomen persereikä.
Tons of stuff you should do, like eating anything with mushrooms and having a good time and go to sauna and things like that. But there's some things you don't do when you're here, and that's what we're going to focus on today. And the first don't I have for you for coming to Finland is don't be loud. Look, the Finns are a quiet people.
Okay, that's kinda true, but not really. I mean, if you're in public, at least for my personal experience, I like when people are loud. Of course you can't be loud, like you're harassing people and going to shout to people's faces, but if you are energetic and loud in a positive way, it's gonna make people's moods happier, but don't be an asshole. So this is kind of not true.
They're reserved people. It's also very quiet all the time. So do remember that when you're going around, especially if you've got kids like mine that are really rambunctious and they're enjoying all this outdoor weather and all kinds of tasty candies. Well, certain kind of candies, just know, don't be loud when you are here, okay? Now, anyway, the second don't I'll say to you is don't insult the Finnish pride. Look, the Finns love...
That's true. People, at least most people I know in general, are really proud of this country. Every time even Finland is mentioned, they go screaming, not screaming, but they get hyped up, like it's a meme. Finland is mentioned, it's a big thing, I'm scrambling. Okay.
Love their country, and one of the things they love the most is the sauna. And one way to insult a Finn is to call it a sauna. No, it's a sauna, okay? So make sure you get
sauna
right, okay? Don't
not
call
sauna.
It sauna. And when you go to the sauna, our third don't is don't be modest. Look, you are going to go in the buck en natural when you go to the sauna, okay? And there's some rules about it when you go there. One, if you're going to be the naked one, is usually it's going to be a male only or female only sauna. That's when you do that.
That's true.
If you don't want to, it's okay. You can wear your towel and stuff like that. It is pretty normal when they do that, but don't be modest. Don't go with your full bodysuit or your swim trunks. It's kind of like a faux.
Yeah, that's also, it kind of depends. Like in public saunas, of course we don't go naked to the public saunas. Usually when we go with family, really close people, then we usually go naked. But in friend groups and sometimes in friend groups without clothes as well, but in like semi-close friends and other people, we use at least underwear, swimming underwear.
When you are here, okay? Now our fourth don't for you is when you come here, don't get too scared by the language. Look, Finnish is impossible, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, when I came to live here in the 90s,
we know
high school
we can speak good English.
To all the exchange students, look, everyone will learn the language everywhere they go, except for two places, Japan and Finland. You all are screwed, okay? The language is pretty difficult and you might not be able to make out many of the things here, but that's okay. You don't have to worry about it because, well, not everybody, but a lot of people speak English here very well, so you will be okay with that. But having said that, don't skip out on learning a few Finnish words before you come. Kiitos is thank you. Hyvä päivä is like good day. Another one, might be helpful.
Yeah, that's all. Finnish is really hard, I've heard, but there are so many, like a huge not majority, but minority of Finlandese people who've moved from abroad, and I know really many of them who can speak pretty much fluent Finnish. So it's not impossible. If you want to learn it, Go do it.
Was like yes, it's kyllä. You know, so there are some words that can make things a little bit easier, like minä haluan, I want, and so that can help because man, Finnish is tough. They don't have the prepositions. It's like at the end. So like Turku is the city I'm in, but if you're in the city, you say Turussa. If it's
Turussa
castle, it's Turun. Dude, it's so impossibly difficult. My mind is melting from 20 years ago thinking about this. So don't worry too much about it, okay? And you'll be like, why are there so many I's? It's just the way it is, okay? Now, my next don't for you is don't freak out when the signs change.
Yeah, Swedish and Finnish.
I've talked about in a few videos, but in Finland, it's actually Finnish and Swedish are both the official languages. So the signs will have both Finnish and English. And sometimes you'll hear one thing going, oh, you're going to Turku, but then you're like, oh, now we're arriving in Obu. You're like, what, Obu? What's Obu? I thought we were going to Turku. It's the same city, okay? So don't freak out.
Yeah, that's even confusing to me, even I am Finnish myself.
With that, with the Swedes and the Scandinavian stuff and things like that. If you meet like, you know, Swedes and Norwegian and say you're going to Finland to see more of Scandinavia, don't call Finland Scandinavia to like Swedes and Norwegians because they get all, well, that's not on the Scandinavian peninsula, so they're not Scandinavian, they're Nordic.
Yeah, okay, that's a petty thing.
When you're talking to non-Finns about it, okay? Another thing you don't do when you're here is you don't compare Sweden and Finland in a way that makes Sweden seem like...
That's true, that's really true. We fucking hate Sweden in a like... friendly, playful way. It's always everyone says that Swedish people are gay and you know,
like
pussies.
And there's two reasons
but it's in a
why
playful
I
way.
really want to focus on here why you don't do that, and they both start with H. One is history. Finland was controlled by Sweden for a long time. You still have a lot of influences here, but also hockey, and they love their hockey here. So don't say Swedish hockey.
Yeah, hockey,
Finnish,
true.
Because it's not. Duh. And if you're here in Turku, go to a Tepsi game. I used to go to those all the time when I lived here. Always good hockey when you are here. But yeah, don't compare it to Sweden because no one's going to enjoy that. No, you're not going to get anything out of that one, okay? Unless
it's fun. It's fun.
Then you can make some friends. Now, if you do make those friends and you do go to their house, don't wear your shoes inside their house. It's very rude to wear your shoes.
Yeah, never do that. I actually know no one that ever uses shoes in their home. Except for one of my relatives, but yeah, 99% of Finnish people always socks or not even socks on inside.
Shoes inside houses here in Finland, so make sure you take those off when you come in. People might give you slippers or house shoes or stuff like that. Or
that never
don't
happens.
Wear shoes in the house. Also, when you go to their house, don't forget to bring a small gift, maybe some candies or some flowers. We're going to my...
That's actually really weird. I've never done that, and no one has ever done that to me. What? Do Finnish people, do we do that? Suomalaiset, hello? Kommentoikaa.
My old host family tonight. I'm gonna bring, you know, we got a bottle of wine and some chocolates. Just bring something when you come, you know, because it's just
wine and chocolate. That's the most unfinished thing ever.
It's kind of a nice thing to do. Now, going along with that candy theme, there's another don't I have for you is don't eat the black salmiakki candy when you're here. It's like really salty black licorice candy. Oh,
I don't even like it myself that
much. It's all over the place, but unless you're used to it, it can be a bit powerful for some people. So don't get the salmiakki or get one and try it. But don't buy a bag, okay? I've made that mistake before, okay?
Yeah, bag, no.
There's so much other candy here that's good, but the salmiakki, just stay away from it, okay? But you could get a bag of it and give it to your friend as a gift when you go to their house. That would be nice.
Yeah, that's a better gift.
Foreigners aren't really big on the salmiakki. It's horrible. Horrible. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate when I am here because that's like questioning Finnish pride with the salmiakki. And that's another thing I will say with the Finnish pride. You know, salmiakki is one of those things, but also, you know, hockey, but also the relation with some of the countries around here like Sweden and Russia and stuff. I know with my kids, we've had, you know, videos in Finland where my son's wearing his Zenit St. Petersburg soccer jersey, and they mention that. I'm like, he's 6 and you're calling out his jersey because he was having fun in Finland with a Russian jersey. So you do have some of these little things there, so you do want to watch out for that. It's not really a big deal, but just kind of one of those little don'ts you might want to look into. Now, for my Saksalainen tourists and some of the other tourists that get upset when they don't get all their change back, you don't use the 1 or 2 cent coins here in Finland.
True.
Might have something that comes out to 98 cents. They're not going to give you your 2 cents back, okay? They round up the numbers and things like that, so there's no 1 or 2, so don't get upset.
Who even uses them?
Also, for certain Saksalainen tourists,
maybe Malta.
I would say don't steal the moose signs. Okay, I remember there was a big thing when I used to live here. The tourists would come up here and they'd steal the moose signs.
Why are you stealing the moose sign? Hello? Tourists? What the fuck?
Do that, okay? It's not good. Okay?
Yeah, why are you doing
so try
that?
to avoid doing that. So some other tourist things you might want to know about in terms of the don'ts is you don't have to tip when you are here in Finland. The wage is pretty good, so that you don't really tip. Another don't
Yeah,
have
I've never
you,
seen anyone tip.
Don't disobey the law when you are here. The Finns are very much a rule-based society, and they wait for the traffic sign to go.
Most of the time people don't wait for the traffic sign. That's kind of untrue. Because, you know, traffic lights, they're always at red when there's no traffic at all. So, yeah, that's kind of untrue.
They wait in the lines for their kind of stuff. So
And people
really
drive their cars to the red lights all the time. At least where I live.
Kind of by the rules kind of people, and by breaking the rules and breaking the law, I mean obviously you shouldn't do that anyway, is not really appreciated here, so don't do that. Kind of stick with the norms of the people you see here. My last little don'ts for you, just some little things. Don't forget your bug spray if you're going to be going to into the lake.
Really true. Really true. Especially in like mid-summer time. If you go to what is the mökki called in English? Fucking cabins in the woods or something like that, and you go to the fucking forest, you're gonna die. You're actually gonna die. It's actually so full of mosquitoes, and the like flies that bite you. I can't explain, but there's at least like 100 mosquitoes around you. It's gonna be so crazy. Remember your bug spray.
But the bugs can be really bad in the summer. Also, don't skip out on the nature trips you can do here, whether you're going out to the islands or you're going into the lakes or just hiking and mushroom hunting, going around. Finns are really great outdoorsmen and stuff like that, so don't think you're just going to stay in Helsinki or Turku. Go out and explore. You'll really enjoy it. And also, don't forget like a jacket or something. Even in the summertime, we're here in June, and we've gone from having jackets and jeans to shorts and t-shirts in the same day. Okay, so
yeah, that's really common.
That. And I will say, don't skip coming to Finland. It is a fantastic place. Very few tourists come here, but they really should, because you have this beautiful, beautiful country with lots of nature, saunas to go enjoy, people to meet, great English.
But if you go to Finland, do not go to Turku, please. No Turku. Maybe Helsinki, Oulu, Tampere. No Turku.
It's not as expensive as people think it's going to be. I know when you think Nordic Europe, you're thinking, oh, it's going to be insanely expensive. Sometimes it can be, but here in Finland, I've actually been okay with the price when we've been here, especially when you get
it's all right. It's all right.
Turku, up to Oulu or something like that. Rovaniemi to go to the Arctic Circle. The prices aren't that bad. I mean, it's a little bit higher, but it's nothing extravagantly crazy expensive. But don't let that keep you from coming here, because it is a fantastic place. I lived here for a year and I loved it, and I know you'll love it too. So anyway, if you want to learn more about visiting Finland, we've got 10 things that'll shock you about visiting Finland, what you need to know before you come to Finland, 5 things you love and hate about Finland, all kinds of stuff, all on our website and our YouTube channel at youtube.com/waltersworld, and our website waltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Okay, add.
We're on there, and we really appreciate your likes, subscriptions.
Okay, check this guy out if you haven't already.
We put out 2 travel videos, at least 2 travel videos every week.
I get it, dude. I get it, dude. Go check his channel out if you want to support him. So, anyways, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I pretty much said everything I want to during the video. I post all the time. If you're new, remember to subscribe, comment down below, like, join the Discord, and yeah, I don't think there's really anything much to say. Tell me if you want to see more Finnish videos, and I'm out. Bye bye.